July 16, 2010. And it's one of those bathroom videos too. Oh, people living in Toronto. Stick around to the end of this video. It's gonna be really, really cool. Okay, what's going on, YouTube fam? My name is Ary, and I am the multilingual singer. They say Gemini's It's been a minute. I want to confess that my favorite video to make, well, okay, maybe aside from the singing ones, probably these sit down and chatty kinds of videos because I love to talk. Also, I sound a lot clearer when I'm closer to the microphone, so maybe I'll do this when I'm not looking at you directly. So I want to do something today, which we did maybe a little bit more than a year ago. I know my schedule hasn't allowed for a lot of interesting video making, although YouTube is my favorite platform. Go figure. I just have to be kinder to myself. I've been a little bit of a workaholic these past 2 years, I'm not going to lie. You know, I've noticed that I've done this a lot. I make lists of things I want to get done during the day, and then if all those things don't get done, I beat myself up because I'm just being unreasonable with what kind of time I have during the day. Anyways, so that was a big revelation for me recently. So enough about my personal journey. Let's talk about my personal journey with music instead. We're gonna pick an old video, see how far we've come vocally. I think it's important if you're an artist to kind of remind yourself how far you've come. As we are super hard on ourselves, it's easy to tell ourselves we're not good enough, we should be further at this point, blah, 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 la, la, di, la, la, la. All these things, which I tell myself on a daily basis. But I hope this inspires you to look back on your previous work and see how far you've come since. Okay, so without further ado, it's my second time ever doing this. So it's so much fun. Ugh, this light just fell down. Okay. It gives me more light, but it's also more in my eyes. Okay, give me 1 second here. Dude, okay. Let's have a drink. I want to see something I haven't seen in a while just so that you can get a more dramatic response and that I can also feel more feelings while I see it. So, which one do I need? Oh, yes, I remember. I meant to watch me singing Reflection by Christina Aguilera. In parentheses, don't mind the shirt. One thing about my personality that hasn't changed is the fact that I like to be a bit goofy, right? I feel like over the years my filter has dissolved as well. I'm starting to care less and less about what people think, and I'm kind of doing my own thing, which comes across as more genuine and less of a people-pleasing way. And I feel like, oddly enough, when you try to people-please, you'll please people, but I feel like you'll please a lot more people when you're being genuine because they'll be able to connect with you a lot easier, and you'll come across as someone genuine versus someone who is trying too hard. So I feel like I have come closer to genuine, and in the past I've been someone who was trying too hard. So anyways, it's all out of insecurity, right? Alright, let's get started. Ooh. Now I see, if I wear a mask, I can fool the world, but I cannot fool my heart. And who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? Oh, guys, I'm getting really emotional. I've never felt teary before in a YouTube video, but I'm just kind of like imagining myself at that age and the things that I would want to tell baby Ary, you know? Like as if she's a little sister. I think what I would want to say, holy shit, you guys. The things that I would want to say to this baby Ary is, you're gonna be okay. You work really hard and you're doing fine. That being said, I do see that the massive improvement I've made since then. I used to think, even though I had all these insecurities or whatever, I still do, but I used to think I was really, 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 really good. And then when people would tell me, oh, like, you're not doing this, you're not breathing properly, you're not doing da-da-da-da. All those little criticisms really, really, really hurt my feelings because I thought I was so good. Like, how dare you give me feedback, da-da-da, you know? I didn't take constructive feedback that well. But once I entered college, constructive feedback was all we ever got all the time, which is why now I'm able to take it really, really well and even be thankful for people pointing out my, so to speak, flaws or opportunities, areas of improvement. Sorry for any noise that you might get. I don't know, I'm just getting all these emotions because I remember how strict I was with myself, but at the same time, how good I thought I was. Now I look back and I'm like, I also understand what other people are saying and how you can do better. Baby Ary, everything's gonna be okay, you're gonna be fine, you're really talented. So anyways, so that's what I would have told myself. How am I gonna edit this? We don't know. I am now in a world where I have to have my heart in what I believe in, but somehow I will show the world what's inside my heart. There you go. I will show the world what's inside my heart and be loved for who I am, or whatever the song is. But yeah, she's not milking her words enough, right? She's not letting the notes sink in. She's like really nervous and she's like, oh, I have to finish this note and I have to be good and blah, blah. You can even see it in the way that I'm presenting myself. I'm like overperforming a little bit. Performing is good, but it's not coming from a place of truth. It's coming from a place of I must be perfect and I must look cool while doing it. When was this video made? Let's have a look. 12 years ago. July 16, 2010. Oh, and it's one of those bathroom videos too. I mean, I will say my riffs were always something I always worked on a lot. But that's the thing, even with the riffs, you know, I should milk them a little more because I was like rushing through them. Who is that girl I see? Who I am? You know, like let those parts have their own moment, Ary, you know what I'm saying? Staring straight back at me, why is my when will my reflection... Ooh, this is important. I need to pause because this is important. So if you're a singer, especially if you sing Western music, I was gonna say music. Okay. In a lot of like South Asian music, sometimes they sing on the consonant. Like if it's an M or an M, they kind of milk that and they put a riff on it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's beautiful. So you probably know what I mean if you are South Asian and if you are a singer. But in Western music, we sing on the vowel a lot. It is generally considered quite unattractive if you sing on the consonant in Western music. I'm going to give you an example. Young Ary sang, when will my, which is not wrong, but it's not as attractive sounding as when will my. See how I elongated the eh instead of the n? We want more sound. We want more open vowels. When will my, as opposed to when will my. I didn't know that back then. I'm still wiping off my tears from before. Who I am inside, there's a heart there. There's a heart. If the young Ary would watch the old Ary do this, she might get a little bit offended. I mean it with love, so yeah. Okay, let's continue. Free for me to fly. I mean, that's something I still do. To fly. I mean, I totally did this in Sticking to Me. Flying over these oceans. I saw a girl do that hand gesture once, and I was like, ah, this is cool. That birds who even need to know the reason why. Okay, let's try that riff. The reason why. Obviously, I'm not belting it, but I could if I were warmed up. Let's see. Who I am inside. There's a heart that must be free to fly. That burns with a need to know the reason why must we all conceal. Yeah, I still have trouble belting without squeezing. I'm a lot better at it. Let's continue. Must we all conceal what we think, how we feel? Must there be a secret need I'm supposed to hide? Yeah, I thought it was so dramatic. When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am inside? Milking it would have been better. Okay. The potential that this young Ary had if she just slowed down a little bit. Breathe. That's something I still need to tell myself nowadays. I think the reason why this song made me cry too, or just watching the old me sing this song, is because it was my go-to song to sing in any type of school shows, talent shows, anything like that that I was performing at. This was my go-to song for a solid 3 years. A solid 3 years. And when you're a teenager, 3 years is a chunk of your life. Just meant a lot to me because it's Christina Aguilera too. It's Christina Aguilera's adaptation of the song from the Mulan movie, which I also loved the Mulan movie. Still do. Haven't seen it in like maybe 15 years, but means a lot more than I thought. What I am proud of myself for in this moment is to be able to tell you more about what was going on within young Ary's feelings and older Ary's feelings watching younger Ary, instead of just scratching the surface and talking about the vocal technique. Oh yes, right. Okay, so the special announcement for people in Toronto and also people in Montreal and Quebec City. The 6th of December in Toronto, I will be opening for KARL Wolf. Can you even? Oh my god. That teenage Ary right there knew KARL Wolf. I mean, as an artist, right? She would have lost her mind. She would have been so proud. She would have been so okay. Please come to the Access Club December 6th to go and see me as well as other artists open for KARL Wolf. All the details will be description below. I have a link for tickets if you live in Montreal. That's December 14, and that is at Le Belmont. December 15 is at La Source de la Martinière in Quebec City. So I hope to see you all there. Do let me know if you can come. Let me know in the comments if you're coming. Also let me know in the comments what kind of art you do and how you've improved throughout the years, and how does it feel to look back at your past self. Think of what you would say to your past self. I think that's the most important takeaway for me. Yo, this was deep. Okay, I gotta go hydrate. We're running low on chocolate peppermint tea. Thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see you soon, YouTube fam!